Hello everyone, this is Yumi Gaming logging in and the game is Eve Echoes. In this video, I'll be covering everything you need to know about skill points. What are skill points, how you can earn skill points, how are alpha and omega clones affect skill point trainings, what are tech levels, how is skill points important, and towards the end, we'll be having an amazing graph wherein you can see how long it will take you to reach any particular tech level. So let us first discuss on how you earn skill points. Let me be clear, you earn skill points by doing nothing. Like literally nothing. You just need to have an account and that needs to be just activated. So you have a starting basic of 30 skill points per minute. If you have an say basic omega clone, you'll be earning an additional 5 skill points per minute. I do not look at the 40 because I have two neurocognitive science as well. So if you go for a standard omega clone, you'll be earning an extra 25 skill points per minute. And if you have a duo bundle, you'll be earning an awesome 30 skill points per minute. I mean, that is really awesome. And then, of course, you can also earn extra skill points by the cognitive neuroscience as well. If you go to natural science and if you go to biology, you see that you can have an additional skill points of 5 per minute by unlocking each of the cognitive neuroscience. You can earn those cognitive neuroscience in the store. That those come for 940 AUR and that will cost you an approximate $38. So the maximum you can earn is 75 skill points per minute if you buy everything, like you have a combo installed and you have got 3 cognitive neuroscience running on your account. And let me be clear on another aspect, and that is if you say buy the cognitive neuroscience for the market and you are an alpha clone, the cognitive neuroscience buffs will stack. That is, you do not need to be an omega to activate the cognitive neuroscience buffs. And say even if you pay just a one time amount and you do not want omega, for example, then you can earn a 45 skill points per minute anytime. So it is really advisable for non-players to try and get their hand on this cognitive neuroscience at all cost, because it is way better than an omega if you're not paying for the game, because it of course helps you gain skill points indefinitely, and you do not need to pay for the cognitive neuroscience again. You need to pay for the omega again. Also, there is another fun factor about skill points you should know, and that is, say if you are an alpha and you are do not have anything in the skill queue, you are just idling around. So in fact, you are just wasting your time, and that has a debuff penalty on it. That is, you can earn only 50% of the skill points per minute. So for example, if you are an basic alpha and you do not have any other buffs stacked and you normally earn 30 skill points per minute, but if you're not scaling into anything, you'll be earning 15 skill points per minute. Yeah, that is a 50% debuff you get. If you're a basic omega and you're sitting around doing nothing, like scaling or not scaling anything, you'll be scaling at only 70% efficiency. If you're a standard omega, you'll be scaling at 80% efficiency if you are not doing anything. However, if you're an omega, you will be earning 100% of the skill points you accrue, and you can then use it afterwards for anything. Also, let me bring another thing to your notice, and that is you cannot stack skill points indefinitely. So for example, if you're an alpha clone and you say like do not skill into anything for a few weeks, then you will stop earning skill points after a certain point in time. And the same goes for basic omega and the standard omega as well. However, the cap limit is increased when you're an basic omega and where you're a standard omega. Whereas, as mentioned by the developers, the cap for the for the combo is indefinite. So there is an advantage for being a combo, of course. So it is very important that you always have something training in your skill queue, because hey, if you are not doing that, you are just losing out on good skill points and it's just a waste, I would say. Now, for example, you do not know what to skill in. You need some time to figure it out on what you want to go for, say mining, industry, combat, what do you want to do, you need some time to think over it. So there are some skills which are like the perennial skills. You can use them in any industry and you will require them anytime in the future or in the short run as well. So you can head over to natural science and do the planetology, advanced planetology and expert planetology. Those are passive income generating skills and will go a long way. You can also consider going to social science and training the trading skills and the accounting skills as well, because you need those skills to help you lower the market tax you pay, the broker fees or the sales tax, and also you need an extra amount of market orders you can keep floating at any point of time. So the market skills are needed, like in every career you choose. You can also go over to the cruising technology and go over to the navigation and upgrade the afterburners or the micro warp drive and the engine operations, as this will definitely help you out in any of the industry you pick to say go for. So these are the perennial skills you can go for if you are not sure at any particular time on what you want to do. Let me run one thing again, or one thing by you again. That is, say if you want to do a small laser operation and you want to skill into level 5 of small laser operation, you will see that it requires 210,000 uh, 210,745 skill points. So if you have an omega or a combo omega, the skill points requirement does not change, but you are able to skill into this small laser operation really faster. Also there is a huge difference between, say, okay, let's go into cannons and I'll show you there. So if you look at the cannon skill points we require, so for a level 3 we require 6500, for a level 4 43,000, and for a level 5 we would require 254,000 approximate skill points. So you see, committing to anything is a big task, because if you do not train into level 5 small cannon operation, you will not be able to go into advanced small cannon operation. And before I forget to mention, you can there are so like three tiers of skill, that is small, advanced and expert. Small is available to everyone, whereas advanced and expert are locked behind the omega paywall. And say if you are an omega in the first month and then in the second month you are not an omega, but you have, say, research the advanced skills, let me be clear, you will not be able to utilize the advanced skills or the expert skills if you do not have omega running on your account. Before we go any further, if you are enjoying the video, please do hit the like button and let me know. And also do comment down below on what do you think is the best skill in the game. Also, do hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more about EVE content from me on a daily basis. Okay, so let's now discuss why is choosing a proper scaling path important. So as I showed you earlier, if we go into cannons and if we look at the training time, if you look at the skill points requirement for a level 5 small cannon operation, it is huge. I mean, it comprises of almost, say, 3 to 4 times of the complete package we had invested. So if we say add up 43,000 and 6,000, we get a total of 50,000. So if we go into level 5, we are investing 5 times more time and efforts into this one particular skill. And without doing the small level 5 small cannon operation, you will not be able to do this advanced small cannon operation, and so it is a you miss out on some good stuff. Now Eve Echoes is a really centralized game, so if you are good at say a niche of anything you want, then you earn better. So if you want to say go for laser weapons and you want to go for, say, cruisers, so you will be only going into the medium laser operations, and you'll be particularly leveling into the medium laser operation, the advanced medium laser operation, the expert, and then the medium laser upgrade and the advanced and the expert. So this will make you a pro in laser operations, and no one will be able to beat you one on one when if you are say against a good enemy. So you need to be really aware of what you want to do and then scale accordingly, because scaling can say be can make a huge difference. If you just want to reprocess ores, then you can go into say industrial technology and go for resource reprocessing, and then do all the reprocessing skills, and you'll be the master refiner in New Eden, and no one will be able to beat you. So you'll be getting like the best prices out of the raw ores. I'll be having a video on the career path you can take in New Eden really soon. So if you want to know about it, do hit the subscribe button to be updated when it comes out. Now, what are tech levels? So in layman's term, it will be like the higher your tech level, the more cooler ships you can fly. So if we head over to the market, and so go into ships, then you will see that there are frigates, destroyers, cruisers, battle cruisers, and battleships. Of course the industrial ships are there as well. So if you go to the industrial ships, you will see that a tire would require a level 6 tech level to fly. And if you want to say fly a wreath to, for example, let's look at the stats, and you'll see these really cool stats. So you'll need a tech level 10 to fly this. And now if we go into the weapons and say have a look at lasers. So if you notice that there is an MK and some number written right next to the right towards the front of any particular weapon, so MK5 medium pulse laser. So you need tech level 5 to use this particular weapon. So if a MK5 medium pulse laser has 25 DPS, then an MK7 has 28, and an MK9 has 30. So the higher the tech level, the better weapons you can use, and that will result in better DPS and an advantage against your opponents. Do keep in mind that if you're an alpha, you cannot go anything past tech level 7. So you'll be like stuck at tech level 7, and to unlock tech level 8, 9 and 10, you will need to have omega with you. With all that said and done, if let us head over to the juiciest part of this video, and that is the graph everyone has been waiting for. This is the latest graph released by Trima Corporation. Before I delve into the graph, I would like to sincerely thank Lyric and Ethan Horn, our two awesome members from our own corporation Trimark. At the same time, our CEO Sambridge helped proofread this whole document so that there's no errors in it. I thank all three of them from the bottom of my heart, because I am not at all into the spreadsheet stuff, and like they are literally masters at it. So like Ethan Horn is the spreadsheet master, and Lyric has a really great way of presenting anything, may be writing or a spreadsheet. And as you can look at front of you, it's a really great piece of art. So now all you can of course screenshot this whole thing, and as you can see that the tech level 3 starts from 51,000, tech level 4 starts from 110,000, and tech level 5 starts from 700,000. And I like to bring another thing to your notice, that is you will be getting 500,000 skill points in a moment's notice after you start the game. So you will be effectively starting from above level tech level 4, so and you'll just be around 2 days away from tech level 5. After that, the time shown in the graph is the time between any two particular tech levels. So for example, if you look at say tier 6, the omega basic only, you will see that it is 18 days 20 hours to reach tech level 6. So the 18 days 20 hours is from tech level 5 to tech level 6 if you are earning 35 skill points per minute. So there is the graph is like really detailed on, like if you have an say alpha, and if you have an alpha plus cog, if you have an alpha plus cog 2, it is showing you the complete number of days you will take to reach any particular tech level. So, and the same goes for omega basic, the same goes for omega standard, the same goes for omega combo. So you can be really particular about what, how many skill points you are earning at that point of time, and you can just sort it out really quick. Hope you enjoyed the video and got to learn something about Eve Echoes. If you have any other questions in Eve Echoes, or you would like to see me make any other content, do hit the comments down below and let me know. I will definitely make anything you asked for. So, see you soon.